Okay, people. Last video of the week for this whole process. Anyway, let's see here. As we can see, engine is now starting to fall into place as far as where it is for an engine. Radiator. I think I showed in the previous video. You got to cut these support brackets out here to get the radiator to sit up flush with the front. And to get your front cross member, lower cross member for radiator core support, whatever the hell it is, to fit. Oh yeah. By the way, I really do like this little oil cooler setup that they have built into the radiator pipe. Anyway, you cut off the two ends of your cross member, and it just pretty much bridges between the two frame rails. So that's not too bad. I've only loosely got my frame just sitting here on a couple bolts with the bushings, but your radiator will fit in there just fine. Tons of room, or about the right amount of room between the fan and the engine, so that's all good. Crown Vic battery box is not mounted yet, but anyway, it's coming along. This is still slightly off, so you got to add around about right now half an inch, around half an inch or so to the number that I'm about to give you for. Alright, we're going from the center, which is free floating. I'm eyeballing it pretty close here. Number here on the tape is 14.5, so we're going to say even 15 inches. So if you want to know what that number was, there you go, 15 inches. Make sure that we're actually not on the lift anymore. We are not on the lift. So yeah. Other bits of success, or semi-success, semi-unsuccess. Pedals are now installed for that. Turns out from a previous video I stated something along the lines that the brake bracket was slightly different between the two vehicles. One being putting tools away. That way Mike doesn't come home and, what the hell, oh, my tools are all over the place and whatnot. So I tried to do that. Anyway, I said that they didn't quite fit and they didn't seem to be interchangeable. It seemed like the 67 brake bracket was a slight bit wider. Just by like a eighth, maybe quarter inch at the very most, but about an eighth of an inch it looked like. Anyway, if you'll notice, although it's still just a hair crooked right now, this is the Crown Vic instrument cluster inside the dash here of the truck. So you got your voltage, your fuel, your speedo, get all your check engines. This side, of course, oil and coolant temperature. I had to do some switching around. Basically the wipers had to be relocated over to this far side over here where one of the old choke cables was. I had two choke cables on this. I'm not sure why. There was two of them right here. Don't know if that was for the V8 version. You had to have two choke cables. Seemed odd. But either way, I relocated one, put this cable over here, even though it's just filling the hole. Hi honey, I am doing a video. So, either way, instrument cluster can fit. You do have to do a lot of trimming on it to make it fit. Trip meter just went through this one buttonhole, or screw hole that was in there. And it still has to be finish mounted, but it can be done. And the only thing that's really pissed me off is I'm stuck, unfortunately, going with, it's going to get a tank in the bed, because unfortunately I've yet to get any kind of returnless system tank that I can find that's remotely close that'll fit. And the second part is, even with the newly relocated shocks, they still bottom out when the vehicle's on the ground. So the search continues for more solutions. Hope this helps somebody, and as always, peace out, bitches.